Hi everybody, welcome back. The rain is gone, my back is better, I'm back outside, which is way nicer, and I'm getting lots of jobs done. I'm out of breath from hopping up and down and climbing, and so plenty of stuff to do this week. One thing I want to do is service the Aries and just oil it. I'm going to make a new wind vane for it. I have plenty of spares, but I just said I'd make a nice one. I'm going to put a new rope on the servo rudder for the Aries. The last one I got chewed a little bit, just in case the rudder falls off. Loads of stuff anyway, so plenty to do and plenty to see, and hope you enjoy watching. So another one of my jobs is get some spare diesel and have it on deck. You never know whether you need it or not. So I have them ready to go, and I just bring them over here to the marine office, and there's diesel pumps there. Four diesel drums full, strapped in both sides. No harm to have extra fuel on board, especially the way the world is and prices are. And my tanks are full, so I have 400 litres now, including those four drums on deck. A lovely homemade beef stew to keep me going, keep me strong for all the work. Converting this bunk here into a day bed is very handy. I'll show you in a while, but I'm just putting in pieces to go in under here that will drop into, and I have another nice bed on the port side that's wider than the starboard one. Is very narrow for long sea passages. It can still come in and out then as I want it, so if I need to take it back out I can, and there'll be good storage under it. Woohoo! So just getting out some of the food before I go covering it up with a bed. That's not bad now, is it? And the mess isn't too bad, which is good. Only one thing left to do now, and let's try it out. Oh, that's nice. All my snacks are up here as well. Biscuits, chocolate, everything I need. Oh, that's a good job done now. It's the kind of thing you wouldn't write down or plan on doing, but it's nice to do it. Especially, it's raining here today in Portugal. It's got Irish weather today. Oh, actually it stopped. You can see the puddles, but it's good for the country. They're actually praying for rain in Portugal. Oh, it's after clearing up, lovely. Okay, back to outside jobs now. Ooh, looks a bit thundery over there still. I made a new blade for the Aries as well yesterday, just for the way home. One of my jobs today is to replace this line. You can see it got damaged. This is the line that holds on, and even down here, it holds on the servo rudder on my Aries wind vane. So I'm going to replace that. Just want to have everything right before I depart. Lucky I have enough spares on board. I have spares for everything. The hot knife is also a great tool to have on board, especially for Dyneema. It cuts the ropes, but it seals them up nicely as well. And you can even, you know, clean up the ends. Woo! I love getting jobs done. That then goes in here. This will go onto the top of the servo rudder, I should say. So that if it was to fall off, so if it was to fall off the back of the Aries for any reason, I'll have it tied onto the transom, so safety. Also very important, a bit of Loctite for when I secure it back on, that doesn't open. Magic stuff. Yeah, good and tight. So that now is secured onto the end of my Aries windvane self-steering. This is secured onto the back of the boat. Another job done. And it's a beautiful day here today. Look at this. Gorgeous. It was raining all day yesterday. I always wax the rudder as well. It just makes it work better in the water, and it keeps the growth off it, even though it stays fairly clean that way. It always makes me laugh how I've learned over the years to hold on with my toes like a monkey. Watch my toes. They're like hands when I'm on deck. Delighted to get the servo rudder done. That's a good job having the Aries serviced. I love the Aries. I mean, the Aries keeps me sailing day and night, steering me. You know, once I have a bit of wind, that's it. Does all the work when I'm in bed, when I'm sleeping, when I'm cooking. Fantastic piece of kit. So that's the wind vane sorted. All ready to go. You can see the blue line. So that even if it did fall off, it wouldn't, but if it did, it's safe. So just finished servicing the Aries. New control lines, new snaffle lines, oiled, lubed, ready to rock and roll. This was brand new out of the box from Aries Vane Gear in Amsterdam before I left Ireland last year, so it didn't need a whole lot, just a service. One thing about the Aries is that it's essential that you keep them oiled. You can see the little hole there. Where am I? Somewhere over there. And just make sure it's not wearing metal on metal all the time. So I oil it every morning at sea. Everybody has a treat they like. This is mine on a hot day. Yeah. Nice to have a Coke. I don't drink, so don't drink alcohol. So Coca-Cola is a treat. I'm going to get plenty before I go because it's great in the sun. It's great for the heat. Hot out there today, but it's so good to be working back outside again. Cheers. Wow, hot today. This is my boom brake. In case of an accidental jibe or a crash jibe, I tensioned this line here, but the line I had was running not to a great area, and it was kind of catching my sheet off the Genoa. So I'm moving it back onto, I drilled a hole through the fair lead, which was quite hard work, but it was a very well made fair lead by Fanon Murphy in Valentia Island. So now that I'm fixed onto that, I get a much better purchase when I'm pulling the boom brake tight. And nice to have all these jobs done. I put some seizing wire now into that, tie that off, and that's way better now. That's lovely. Tools in, tools out. Daily routine. I love a day when I get stuff done, and it's you know, you have to sit at the computer and do stuff as well, but to be outside and fixing and making and updating and upgrading stuff, I love. It's all beneficial when I'm at sea. I bought this dinghy for €100, believe it or not, because I didn't have one when I set off to sail around the world. I didn't feel the need to carry one, but it's essential here. It's my car, so I'm just on my way back now from the hardware store with a few bits and pieces I needed, and it's much easier to go upriver and go to the shop by boat. So it's nice, it's fun too. It gets me out of the boat for a while. So it's lovely to come back to Waxwing. God, I could look at her all day. I love her. She's such a beautiful boat. So it's Friday morning. I'm just sitting down editing the video for tonight, the YouTube video. And on the last clip, you just see, when I came in the dinghy, you can see EI Electronics and gas detection. They were one of my lead sponsors last year when I set off in August. And, drum roll, I just heard from them today, and they're happy to be back on board as one of my lead sponsors. And I'm delighted. I'm over the moon. It's a huge relief, and they're a great company. They employ 1,100 people in Shannon and County Clare. They make smoke alarms, gas detection, carbon monoxide alarms. I have them here in the boat. That's one of them up there. You can't see it, but so a huge thank you to EI and to the team there, and can't wait to talk to you further about it. And fantastic news. It's huge news for my trip. So again, a massive thank you to EI. Washing the dishes, cleaning up. I want a nice clean galley. I'm going to go baking bread. Bake all my own bread at sea. And it's you kind of get lazy when you have a supermarket near the marina. So it's good practice, and it's nice bread, and I like it. So I have a nice deep galley, or sorry, I have a nice deep sink. I have a lovely galley, but I have a lovely deep sink, and it works beautifully at sea. I can prop myself in here or there. It works very well. So I got a great response to my bread making. You seem to like that, and it's something I do regularly at sea. The smell of the bread in the boat is very uplifting. Nice to have fresh bread, and it's just something I like doing. So I never thought that people would be so interested in it. So I just have a recipe that I write. I keep them up here. There's another one there for the oven bread, but the oven bread isn't always practical at sea, and it takes a long time, and it uses more gas in the cooker. The trick with this is don't have the pan too hot, or it'll fry the bottom of the bread, and it's not nice. So cook it very slowly for about 8 minutes, and then I turn it, and then when I just tap it and see if it sounds good, and then I leave it cool in the pan for maybe another 5 minutes, and then I eat it. It's lovely when it's hot, so I eat it when it's hot. So I'll show you now. 2 cups of flour. 2 tablespoons of sugar. I just put in a pinch of salt. I think the salt makes it rise. And just a tiny bit of oil. It's as easy as you could get. That was probably a bit much. Just warm water. 3/4 of a cup. And Bob's your uncle. Did I put in everything? I didn't bother with the powdered milk today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I'll throw it in for the crack. You can put raisins in as well if you want. Sometimes I do, just for variety. Fold it over a few times. You don't have to knead it much or anything like that. Then I just cover it in a bit of oil. And I throw it in the pan. And I leave it there for a while. That gives me time to tidy up. It's been about 12 minutes. Sounds good. Smells good. Time to try it. It's nearly always good. I'm under pressure now. So that recipe makes me a loaf. The loaf does me for the day. Sometimes if you burn it, or if you cook it too much, it's still good in soup. Oh, that's lovely and moist. Beautiful. Bit of jam. Mug of tea. Boat life. So I'm sitting here having my homemade bread and my tea, and you can see this the picture on the wall. Dad, I love that. My son PJ made me that, and I told PJ, I ring PJ every day on FaceTime, and I told PJ today that I'd say hello. So, hello PJ, and be a good boy, and I'll see you soon when I get home. Thank you for your lovely present. I love it. I look at it every day and I think of you, PJ. So that's it for this week. I hope you like some of the work I was doing. I'm getting a lot of work done here. Because of the fine weather, you get so much work done here outside, and even when, on the rainy days, I'm working on sponsorship and the website, GoFundMe. It's all part of it, but it's going well, thank God. It's going very well. I'm very happy and delighted to have an EI back on board is very good too. As well as supervise, you know, I have a lot of people coming back. Nearly all the sponsors are back actually, which is a great sign of support and confidence in what I'm about to do. So next week I have what am I doing next week? I've loads to do. Oh my God, I have I'm servicing all my winches. I have one electric winch. I've 5 winches in the cockpit. 2 are brand new. Anyway, there's lots to see and do next week as well, and it's all going well, thank God. My back is perfect, which is good news. I'd probably just pulled a muscle or something, but so thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. All the information on my trip is on my website, peterlawless.solarcircumnavigation.com. There's links there to all the social media, Facebook, Instagram, the GoFundMe. Everything is there, so have a look at that if you want, and please give me a thumbs up on the video, in this video below, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks very much. Have a great weekend. Waxwing out.